So before we get this video started, I just want to show off this product I've been sent out by this company. It might be useful to you guys, it might not, but anyway, I want to show you this product in the way I know how.
It's a portable yet practical pump. Using the latest and greatest technology, you can fit it directly to your battery, or you can put it in your cigarette lighter socket. Modern technology just got more modern. Pump up your car tires or even your bike wheels in seconds. It's just that easy. It even comes with this handy carrying case. Link in the description down below. Call now.
So in this video we are going to be tackling the front end. I am going to be stripping it down, pulling it off, so we can get ready to make way for the new forks. Yesterday I did a 265-mile round trip to go and get a front wheel for the new forks to match. The price was really good on eBay, so it made sense. It was too much effort to try and keep this front wheel and this whole front brake setup and everything. Let me just show you. So this side the brakes are actually okay, there's nothing wrong with them. I've actually got nice braided brake lines and hopefully I might even be able to use those with the new system. This is a massive problem for me. They're rounded out, they're corroded, I cannot get in there and it does not work. Even if I did get it to work, the bleed nipple, it's completely snapped off. And as well as all the corrosion on the actual forks themselves, these aren't going to be any good at all. So you can see the front end is actually in a pretty bad state and it's not really worth saving. So I'm going to keep it easy. I'm changing the front wheel, the forks, everything as a package. I've bought a new headlight. You might like it, you might not. Just follow my vision. That's all I'm going to say. Follow my vision. But first things first anyway, we need to get this stripped down and then we can actually see if these forks are going to fit as straightforward as I think they're going to fit. Let's find out. So I had no idea all this was in there. A little bit more difficult than I first thought. Anyway, let's get it all stripped down. This is the state we have now got the front end in. Everything is disconnected. Everything that is in between the forks and the frame is disconnected. I've left all the lines on to save any of the hassle with that. All I really need to do now is start taking the forks out. So the next thing we need to do is take the wheel off, and then we are well on our way. There's so many rusty bolts on this bike, it's untrue, so we've got our work cut out for us. So there we have it, we have the whole front end off. Looking at it, someone's already replaced these bearings recently. Well, I say recently, they've been replaced. Because they're not looking too bad. But I'm going to replace them anyway. I've got new bearings for the front end. Makes sense to change them while it's all off. But yeah, pretty hefty task. Let's see how the new ones measure up, shall we? So hopefully the other ones will go on. They're not going to go on straight away, but hopefully we can see how much work it's going to need. So we can now see how much work we need to do to fit the other ones. Hopefully not too much. Hopefully not too much. So this is the front end of choice. If you haven't watched the previous videos, then you won't know that these are Triumph Daytona 955i. Yeah, they're the same size, and after doing all my research, I found that the spindle is actually the exact same size. So it should hopefully just be an easy case of changing the bearings and slipping it on, and hopefully, just hopefully, it'll be a direct fit. That's what I hope for anyway, but I'm not going to expect that. It's never that easy. If it is, I'm onto something, and I am very, very lucky. I'm going to take the top off, take the bearing off, and see where it lies. This is the original, and I've taken the bottom yoke off, and I'm just looking at it. The spindles are the same dimensions, apart from the height. The new one is slightly too short, but I don't know how that's gonna interfere when it comes to how this sits. Looking at it, when I've got the spacer, it might just about work. But anyway, I need to get this bearing off, because it's not any good. This is too big for this. But yeah, first things first, let's get this off. So let's see where we're at. Bearing off. I'm not going to put the new one on just yet, because I do actually want to get all this cleaned up before we do anything. This is just a test fit and trial run, just to see, is it the right size? Good chance no, possibly yes. We will see. Now the bearing actually sits a bit further up, so I'm going to have a spacer down here. And also I'm going to be cutting these off because they are in the way. But if you can see, just here, it's not the right, the thread is on the outside, so it's just too short. However, I'm thinking if I get this spline threaded on the inside and I have a nut made for the top, that should just about cover us for this, these. As well as obviously trimming down these bump stops, because they are right in the way. They need to come down, and then new ones need to be put in place. Right guys, that is all we have time for today, unfortunately. But this is what happens when you're trying to get parts from another bike to fit another bike. But hey, we've done it once before, we're gonna do it again. But as always, hopefully in the next video we're going to be doing some work on the CB, because as I told you in the past, we've been having some electrical issues. And I've bought a battery eliminator kit for it. So this is going to be new for me again. Hopefully we can get these problems fixed with the CB and go and take it out for a ride, because I really want to take it out for a ride and take you guys out too, and do a nice real proper motor vlog for once. But anyway guys, I shall leave it here. Thank you again for watching. If you could like the video, that'd help massively. Subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace.